discussion here in the media room. 3 of those flopping technicals being called in the last 2 games. Haven't seen any of those previous to that.
I'm
Is there
glad.
some
I'm
sort
glad
of
I got
mandate?
one in my favor.
Some sort of mandate from the ACC?
I haven't heard anything
No?
about it. If our 2 were flops at Clemson, all right. I don't. We haven't had one called all year. I get 2 in the same game, about 3 minutes apart. My gosh, what are we doing? So nothing came across my desk. Brian Kersey, who's excellent, hasn't said anything to me. I was watching the play tonight. I think that was Roach. I think I'm not. I don't know. I really don't know, Paul.
David.
Mike, the young man from Clover, South
Yes,
Carolina.
he did. The sprawling metropolis of Clover, South Carolina. He's having a very good freshman year, David. His play over the last 3, he's graduated to, an elevated class status. He's not playing like a freshman. He shot out of a action tonight, which in a critical spot. We had something on for Padula, but he's got it. He's seen a lot of plays now. We're 21 games or whatever we are. Getting that foul shot down to take it to 3, the floater in the lane, the 3 in front of our bench in the second half, and I've got him guarding Mark Mitchell. Good luck to you at 6'4", and he fought his tail off and did a great job for our team. Awfully proud of him.
Mike, after 7 straight losses, what was kind of the sense of joy in that locker room?
Thanks for the reminder, Mark. You got it. You got it, man. Keep it. Say it again. I'm sorry.
After all those losses, what was the sense of joy in the locker room after the game there?
One more time.
The sense of joy in the locker room in the game after finally getting that W.
Yeah. Great deal. They earned it. We played well enough to win. We played a good ball game at Virginia, but nice to. Fruits of your labor be recognized and rewarded. Big E.
Coach, could you speak on the spacing that you had with the bigs there in the first half?
Say it again, I'm sorry?
The spacing you had.
My hearing's.
There with Lincoln.
Yeah.
And Mutts and even Poteet when he was in the game as well.
We're kind of throwing things against the wall in hopes that we find something that we can get our teeth in. And that can sometimes be difficult with their ability to switch. They don't want to switch with Young and Lively. They will with Lively some. They want to keep a man-on-man, and with their length, and those are really good basketball players. We score 78 in here. Made 10 threes. Hunter Couture looked like Hunter Couture again. He's been good. He was good at UVA. I can't play without him, fellas. Padula had his best game by far in quite some time. He's a floor general. He had one bad shot in transition, but he played a good basketball game for us. Basile was terrific, maybe his best. Was awfully good in here against Dayton. He's having a good year for us, but he belonged on that floor and asserted himself. Was aggressive, took him into the post a couple of times and bang, and got to the charge circle and got up over his left shoulder and made got a couple down. He was really good. Very proud of Grant.
To follow up on that, to shoot so well tonight, did you hit on something with their defense, or was that shot selection, or what do you make of that?
Not real sure how to answer that, Mark. We looked awfully comfortable. Good Lord, we're down 7-0. We had a good rhythm. Padula got a bomb down in front of Duke's bench there during that stretch. The ball had energy. Our spacing was quite good. Playing the game the way the thing's supposed to be played. We haven't done that very well here over the last little bit.
Mike, you did play well against Virginia. You had some stretches against Clemson that were really good. What does it say about the group that they didn't kind of get frustrated?
Well, you older people understand that there will be some adversity. You'd be in that category, so would I. there will be some adversity in your life, and this bunch continue to work. All right, they can point fingers. Young people can tend to separate. They want to rid themselves of. It's awful. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, it's brutal for everybody. But they stuck in there together, continue to practice well. You know, doggone, we're up to Saturday, and Hunter Tyson hits a big shot. Good to win, Mike. Good to win. Proud of my team. Really am.
You've been through this multiple times at this point in your career.
I have been over 21 years.
Is it any easier for you to think like, okay, I know we'll come out the other
No,
side?
no, it's not. It's terrible. It's brutal. And just feel for your team. You want something, but the game owes you not a damn thing. All right, you got to suck it up and hang in there, and find ways to get out. Now, played a good ball game against a good Duke team. Let's have a good week of practice. Let's win tomorrow. Let's win Wednesday, and begin our preparations for the Qs.
Hey, Mike, in previous post-game press conferences, at the top of your list of things to improve on, you would mention Grant Basile. Can you talk about his night tonight and how crucial he was in the victory?
He's coming on. He's coming on. I don't know. He's 20. He's old. I'm not sure he's the best person. He's a wonderful young man, and he's had his moments, but he can step back. He can back away from the action, and you can't do that. But as I said earlier, he was aggressive. He was assertive. He was really good. He was really good. 24 points against that bunch, against that front line is awfully impressive.
Not only did Collins give you 6 points off the bench, he got you 5 rebounds. And there was a loose ball rebound underneath your basket in the second half, right in front of your bench, that leads to a Basile bucket in the paint that I think puts you back in the lead. Just the little things that he's doing lately.
Couldn't agree more, David.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Just are they what are earning him?
Yeah, hell yeah,
your
heck yeah,
trust?
yes sir, yes sir. I've said before, you guys have heard me, a lot of times young people think to impress coaches, I've got to score, all right, and talk about it every day. Hustle plays, 50-50 balls, rebounding, guarding your yard, guarding your man, helping a teammate do his job, and he's always embraced that. They had 9 offensive rebounds. That was their third lowest total on the year. For the team that came in here, the third best rebounding team nationally behind Kentucky and Tennessee. Houston is 4. On the other side of that, Filipowski had made 4 threes in 8-9 league games. And he touches me up for 4 tonight. That's great coaching. That's living right, man. Living right. Anybody else? David.
Mike, that 5 of Hunter, Sean, MJ, Lynn, and Grant. It's like you couldn't put Justin back in the game. They were operating so well.
Well, he had 4 fouls. He had 3, and I was trying to get him to under 12, and I got him to under 12. We're playing pretty well. And Grant was doing a pretty good job on Filipowski. Now, can I get him to 9? I'm not going to go to the under 8. And he picked up 4. I forget what exactly I did. But Lynn was good again tonight, David. We are developing some depth here. I just thought MJ Collins was going so well. He gobbled up a number of minutes that Darius Maddox gets, but that Darius Maddox will always be in the mix as long as I'm here. We'll figure that part of it out.
Coach, just 55 points from Basile, Padula, and Couture, with the guards playing that well tonight, and also Basile hitting every shot. What does that really say about the ceiling of this offense?
Well, it's and that ceiling was bearing down on my head there a couple days ago. We haven't been great, but we've got a dynamic. We've got a really good offensive team. We were awesome defensively at Clemson, and we sputtered. It's really odd. I don't recall. Clemson starts 4 post players. Now, that is because of injury. Maybe John is, well, I don't know. It's not my problem. Mark Mitchell's a man. Filipowski is a dude. And, of course, Ryan Young and Lively. So I just felt like we had to counter that. Now, we went to the guard with MJ on Mark Mitchell, and John countered that with 3 guards, which, stuff going, there's a lot of things flying around.
Last question to Tim. Mike, you take out Justin Mutz with 12:04 to go in the second half.
When did he come back in, Tim?
4:46, you brought him back in.
He sat that
He sat
entire
8
time.
minutes. You guys were down 4 when he went out, up 5 when he came back
I'll be
in.
damned.
What does that say about your team, and especially Lynn Kidd, who I think played that
Yeah.
whole stretch for him?
I wasn't sure we could do it. Justin means that much to us, but hats off to Lynn and Grant. I thought we had just enough pressure on the ball when they put it in the post. We trapped him a couple of times in the second half. I thought that was good for us, but a real feather in those 2 kids' hat. They got us home. They got us home, and by and large. So, fun to see. A lot of fun to see. Safe travels, everyone. Good to see everybody. Anthony, good to see you, buddy.